Some neighbors who live near famous rapper Rick Ross say they're going to go on vacation if he's allowed to hold another car and bike show on his property.
If Rick Ross watching this, nigga, let me tell you something. Stop hiring drivers. Drivers always tell on you, nigga.
Things that I've seen that he does on camera, kissing the back of man's neck and saying certain things. Rick Ross, Rick Ross, ooh. Licking his lip. I don't know what the fuck you.
Yo, did you tell him a wine for your birthday, Rasta?
Everyone knew that Diddy and his parties were a little suspect after the rumors that have surrounded him for the longest time now. But you will be shocked to learn that Rick Ross is involved too.
And Tom, neighbors say the event brought traffic to a standstill when it happened last year.
Yeah, George, total gridlock. Neighbors say they couldn't get in.
Rick Ross has been in the news lately because his neighbors have been up in arms and determined to shut down his absolutely wild parties. Parties he took inspiration from Diddy for.
So cold.
Residents in Ross's Fayetteville neighborhood were lodging complaints to the Fayette County Board of Commissioners regarding Ross's upcoming event, per a report on WSB-TV. Their concerns included the traffic congestion likely to occur from the festivities, with more than 6,000 fans expected to attend. In addition, neighbors complained of the extreme levels of noise at a similar event last year at Ross's mansion and the massive headaches it caused. Resident Ken Kincaid told WSB-TV that you couldn't get in and out of your home, out of our subdivision. Some of our people already talking about going on vacation or going somewhere during that time this year. But wait, there was more to the story. Rumor had it that Ross's parties were a bit too fabulous for his conservative neighborhood. Allegedly, there was a hint of something gay in the air, with Ross allegedly partying it up with none other than the king of extravagance himself, Diddy. You know, the man who turns any gathering into a headline-grabbing extravaganza. One could only speculate about the kind of mischief these two got up to when they hit the town together. This person pointed out how this is how Rick Ross gets his money if you don't know P. Diddy, a gay gatekeeper in the music industry. But he wants to make fun of crypto investors while he doing gay shit with Puffy. Ross's mansion transformed into a fortress of decadence, a playground for A-list celebrities to indulge in their wildest fantasies. It was a spectacle that mesmerized and scandalized all who witnessed it. But recent events had cast a dark shadow over the festivities. After a firearm incident at Diddy's own shindig, security was beefed up with metal detectors and shuttle buses to ensure only the creme de la creme made it through the velvet ropes. Back in Ross's neck of the woods, chaos reigned as neighbors recalled the nightmare that was last year's party. The streets were clogged, tempers flared, and the once peaceful neighborhood turned into a chaotic circus. The folks from the Northridge subdivision banded together, armed with petitions and stories of headaches and gridlock, demanding that Ross's event be shut down. It's not surprising that this is the case, considering Diddy's gay parties are known to be utterly bonkers. But Rick Ross's recent show of support for the LGBTQ community had everyone raising an eyebrow. In an interview with Funky Geneva, Ross gave a nod to gay rappers, encouraging them to chase their dreams with all they've got. But as the news spread like wildfire, it inevitably left many wondering if there was any truth to the rumors that Rick Ross himself could be gay. 50 also once found himself in hot water after posting some eyebrow-raising pictures on Instagram that hinted at the possibility of Diddy and Rick Ross sharing more than just a bromance. One snapshot caught them in a stage performance, with a certain angle making it seem like they were about to lock lips. And then there was another pic of Diddy sporting a pink shirt while embracing record executive Steve Stout, also decked out in pink. The post caused quite a commotion, forcing 50 Cent to swiftly remove them from his social media. Now let's turn our attention to the enigmatic Diddy himself. His own mysterious sexuality has long been a subject of speculation, but it was his older collaborations that really added fuel to the fire. One notable example is his partnership with Blood Orange, also known as Devontae Hines, on the track Hope. The music video for that song left fans captivated and questioning the true nature of Diddy's desires. We witnessed two actors engaged in an intimate moment while Diddy serenades us with lyrics about wanting to be loved in a very specific way. Let's just say his artistic choices have certainly put him in the spotlight. Diddy has also frequently been linked romantically with none other than the iconic Will Smith. Yes, you heard that right. Rumor has it that these two megastars have been secretly going wild at Diddy's infamous gay parties. It all started back in 2016 when Alexis, Will Smith's ex-wife, set social media ablaze with shocking allegations. She claimed that her divorce from Will was triggered by catching him in bed with record executive Benny Medina. Talk about drama. And the timing couldn't have been worse, as Will and his wife Jada had just announced their boycott of the Oscars due to the lack of diversity. Alexis didn't hold back, taking to Facebook to accuse the power couple of hypocrisy and suggesting that Jada was nothing more than a beard for Will. She even shared a jaw-dropping story from the set of 6 Degrees of Separation, where Will allegedly threw a major fit when he was required to kiss another man. While Jada remained tight-lipped on the matter, Will's ex-wife Cherie fiercely defended his reputation, vehemently denying the allegations. This person had a very interesting theory. Hear me out. Will Smith is gay and P. Diddy is no doubt gay. Both had relationships, both throwing gay orgy parties. Jada had sex with August as revenge because of Will being gay, hence their accepted open marriage. What's Diddy's record label name? Bad Boy Records? But hey, let's not forget that 50 Cent has had his fair share of speculations about Diddy's sexuality. In a previous interview, he hilariously recounted an incident where Diddy invited him out for a shopping spree, adding more fuel to the rumor mill.
To me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
But when it comes to partying, we know that nobody does it better and more brutal than Diddy. And if the past is anything to go off, it's that Diddy doesn't like when his secrets are outed to the public. This person pointed out how Jamie Foxx said Diddy was gay and did freak shit at them mansion parties. Now, all of a sudden, he and the hospital Buddha die. In my Dr. G humor voice, you don't find that suspicious. Another person seemed to add to the fuel. Allegedly, Jamie came forward saying P. Diddy has gay sex parties, and then right before he got sick, allegedly he said he felt like someone was out to get him. I was about to go down a rabbit hole to find out, but I ended up busy. In a jaw-dropping video, Jaguar Wright unleashed a torrent of shocking allegations against the music mogul, vowing to reveal the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. She claimed to have had a conversation with an entertainment lawyer who had worked with Bad Boy around 2003, and what she heard was downright disturbing. According to the lawyer's account, Diddy had a meeting with singer and actor Christopher Williams about a potential demo deal. Now, here's where things take a wild turn. Allegedly, when the attorney walked into Diddy's office seeking approval for some paperwork, she stumbled upon a sight she never expected to see: Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff himself. Hold on, it gets even crazier. Jaguar claims that the lawyer wasn't initially fazed by the surprising encounter until Diddy brought it up the next day. Yes, you heard that right. He allegedly had the audacity to ask her if she planned to spill the beans and threatened to destroy her life if she did. She also accused him of exploiting his power to coerce men into degrading acts, using them as pawns to prove his dominance. And she's not just stopping there, folks. Oh no. She went on to claim that Diddy tried to chase the lawyer and even Wendy Williams out of New York. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more bizarre, Jaguar dropped a bombshell. She likened Diddy to a punk and made a shocking comparison to Epstein, accusing him of flying young children on his private jets to locations around the world for the purpose of sexual harassment. In a 2017 interview on The Breakfast Club radio show in New York City, the superstar rapper made some controversial remarks about female employees that he inevitably had to backpedal on. When asked about the lack of women signed to his hip-hop record label, Maybach Music Group, Ross's response was nothing short of eyebrow-raising. Brace yourselves, folks, because here's the cleaned-up version of what he said. I never did it because I always thought like I would end up having sex with a female rapper and messing the business up. Wait, what? Did he just imply that he couldn't control himself around female talent? And he even had the audacity to laugh about it as if it's some kind of comical predicament. It's like he's painting a picture of a man completely powerless against his own desires. However, many have speculated that Rick Ross is actually playing 4D chess while we're all playing hooky, and that he could merely be diverting attention from the fact that he's actually gay. Surely no one would believe he was in the sack with Diddy and his parties if everyone believed he was a womanizer instead, right? It's certainly a plausible theory. What do you think? Do you think Diddy and Rick Ross are hiding things from us? Let me know in the comments. That's all for the video, folks. Thanks for watching.
I mean, anything's possible in Hollywood. We know that, we know that all of these people are involved in a lot of or allegedly, a lot of these people in Hollywood have been involved in some, you know, suspicious things, you know, for a lack of better terminology. And we've also had Fat Joe come out and say that he believes Hollywood is ran by a zesty mafia. So what does that mean, you guys? That means that, you know, that would pertain to a situation just like this, essentially, okay? And so the proof is in the pudding, really. I mean, it's up to you guys to believe what you want to believe or to think what you want to think. I mean, Rick Ross never came off as zesty to me, but it wouldn't surprise me if he has possibly delved in those type of doings. It wouldn't surprise me because this is one of the things that Hollywood requires you to do to get to certain levels and to reach certain thresholds. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but so it's really just one of those things, you know what I mean? Where it's like anything is possible in Hollywood. Like nothing is out of the question. So when it comes down to it, I'm like, I mean, the only thing I haven't seen is, you know, the actual footage of this. And so that's all it is, you know what I mean? So but yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed the video, like the video, link to Patreon's in the description. It's Nose right here. Be easy, y'all.